man, it's going down. It's Donnie Houston podcast. I am Donnie Houston. Check it out, man. We got a special guest today back for a second time. You know what I'm saying? He came through the first time, man.
I ain't that special cake ass nigga.
Here this nigga go, man. I can't even get my intro off, man.
I ain't that special.
Here come this nigga. The niggas back here free this time. You know what I'm saying?
How free am I, cake ass nigga? These white folks still on a nigga neck.
Got my dog Smackwater in here, man. What's going down, dog?
Cake ass nigga, you already know what it is. Donnie Houston live, bitch ass nigga. Number one motherfucking podcast in the city. Ain't too many niggas got Jay Prince on their podcast, cake ass nigga.
Yeah.
Especially in the city. I name another one.
I don't know.
You the only one I've seen. It might be another one that I missed, but you the only one I seen. Only nigga that I know got Jay Prince on his podcast. You a bad nigga.
Man, appreciate it, man.
Fuck that cake ass nigga.
Man, what's going down though, man? Got the album out too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my nigga, man. It's a blessing, man. My new album, Songs in Today's Kill Life, man. Shout out to Stevie Wonder, because it's an album that's paying homage to him. You know what I'm saying? And I'm off parole, man, and you know I'm ready to move and shake, man. I'm already booked for the Corey Holcomb podcast out there in Los Angeles.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Mike Epps, man. I went and fucked with him. DC Young Fly, Carlos Miller, Mark Curry, Henry Welch, all them niggas at the In Real Life tour. Shout out to my nigga Kill'em. You know, in T3 Entertainment, I was at the 2 Chainz and Lil Durk concert. I hit the stage right before them niggas hit stage. You know, niggas.
Well, you said last time when you was here, you was like, man, you know, when I get off parole, it's go time. You know what I'm saying? So you already been getting to it then.
Yeah, it's definitely go time because the only reason I haven't left the city yet because I booked you. I gotta be here for this, and then June 27th I'm booked for my nigga DJ 2 Deep or One Houston Live.
Shout out 2 Deep,
yeah, 2 Deep, man. He really is for the city, my nigga. Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Well, shit. I mean, what else going down, man? Shit, you free? You know what I'm saying?
My nigga, I told you.
What that feel like?
Man. It really don't feel too different, my nigga, cause. You know, I'm still in the same lane that I ain't gonna deviate from anything that got me to the point where I'm at.
See, that's one thing we was talking about there. You was like, man, I don't smoke. I don't want to smoke because that's gonna put me back in the mind frame.
Yeah, because if I get full of that weed, niggas already know I'm gonna be in these streets. Because that's what weed do for me. It make me want to move a little bit faster than I might need or might need to want to move faster. Cause if I get full of that weed, nigga, I'm going to get it. Yeah. Like, nigga, if I get full of that weed right now, tomorrow, and probably the day after that and the day after that, you'll go on Instagram and you won't see now posts from me, my nigga, cause I'm gonna be on some whole other shit. Because I know me, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what I'm built of and I know what I'm made of. And I know what I'm about. You know, and when you implement different substances and different things into a nigga mentality, a nigga change and adapt on a certain frequency. And if I get full of that weed, nigga, my frequency is fast money, my nigga. It really is. Like, I love it. My dream place to live in the whole world is Manhattan.
No shit.
Yeah, fuck yeah, nigga.
Why Manhattan though?
Because it's fast. It's the fastest place in the city.
Because it moves so fast. Yeah.
I'm an adrenaline junkie, nigga. I just told my mans, nigga, I'm gonna jump out of an airplane one day. I'm an adrenaline junkie. Like, I like moving fast. That's why I got addicted to Sherm, because of the adrenaline rush. I know myself, my nigga, and I'm not.
Wait. So Sherm it's a rush?
For me, it was.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't speak on the next man, but it was an adrenaline rush for me. It pushed me over the edge. It made me do shit that normally that I would. Man, I ran down the street buck naked more times than I can count. Cake ass nigga. You know, and that's really not what I don't desire to run down the street buck naked.
You just had you off your
note. I
note.
don't desire that. Because even though I'm packing fucking bitch, I'm going to tell you some real shit, fucking bitch. Ask any bitch that fuck with me. I give you my baby mama phone number and bitch I fuck with her. She say, and they'll let you know, man, that nigga, that gonna fuck the shit out of you. But maybe somewhere subconsciously, me knowing that, it pushed me to that point like, I'm King Dingaling. I know it. But the shit is an adrenaline rush. And, you know, like, motherfuckers need to understand a certain type of thing. Like, my pops, I was born a dope fiend. Before the crack baby era, my pops, he was a dope fiend. He done heroin, any drug out there, pills, everything. When he fucked my tea lady, all that shit transferred over to me. I got an addictive personality, my nigga. I really do. But my drug of choice, for some reason, I don't know why, how it became, is motherfucking wet, PCP. I've never done cocaine because my pops traumatized me with cocaine. Like, when cocaine hit, like, me and that nigga, right before he went to the called 45 Ag, like, for some reason, this memory is so vivid. Like, we were standing on somebody's porch, and this man here is barefooted in cut off shorts. In some hoe shorts, nigga, cut off hoe shorts, barefooted. But I remember that he was on crack, my nigga, and when crack hit, like, it was a big thing within our community, within the kids. Like, nigga, your mama a crackhead. But I'm standing there watching this nigga, and I'm like, damn, this nigga is a crackhead. So when 8 Ball and MJG was like, nigga, real niggas use crack to make their pockets fat. Nigga, that resonated with me. Like, nigga, I seen this nigga. Nigga, this nigga was a crackhead, nigga. And I ain't never snorted powder but fuck with it in any form or fashion besides selling it, my nigga, because that shit traumatized me. Like, it didn't cause me any harm, but it traumatized me. And in a sense, it did cause me harm because it took my pops away from me.
Yeah, you said you just saying your baby mama. I ain't know you had kids, dog. What you do for Father's Day, man?
I just got one daughter. Shout out to Deja, man. Because if she see this shit and she be like, "Oh, you got a kid, but you ain't say my name," she's a monkey, nigga.
How old is she?
She motherfucker 23, about to be 24, but she way older than me, man. She just
okay. See, I ain't know you had a kid that old. So what is your daughter think? Cause she on the social media. What she think of her old man now at Smackwater?
She really,
cause she's seen you through different phases now. You know what I'm saying?
but the whole thing about it is that she was sheltered. Like, she still watch Disney Channel, my nigga. Like if you met her, you wouldn't even take her as Smackwater daughter. Because me personally, when I was out, I took full care of her. The only time that I wasn't there for her is when I was locked up. Only time, my nigga. Because that's mine. I'm talking about when she was born, I missed her birth because a bitch ass lawman planted dope on me. Officer Jackson, bitch ass nigga. Yeah, but you know.
So okay, talk about this story. What how did that happen?
Well, I went to the ghettos to visit my grandmother. I was working at the time. Dirty as fuck, nigga. I had just got off of work. And I went to see my grandmother on a Tuesday. And the ghettos is empty, my nigga. I have never seen the ghettos look like this a day in my life. It's so empty, it's spooky, my nigga. Like, you will see a tumbleweed ride through that motherfucker. And I fucked around and parked at the fish market and walked to my grandmother's house in the front. And then when I was leaving, I seen my cousin Donnie sitting against the wall. And my cousin Donnie looked just like my grandpa. And I was like, damn, that nigga look like grandpa. So I walked over there to holler at Donnie. And when I holler at him, I'm walking off. And some laws pull up. Pew! And when they pull up, they call me over. I'm talking about the ghettos is completely empty, my nigga. Nobody. Donnie is the only nigga outside. And when the laws pull up, they call me over. But I'm working. I ain't in the street. I'm not doing no hustling, my nigga. I'm working. And when they call me over, I walk over. I walk over proudly. And then I'm, nigga.
You ain't doing nothing wrong.
But then I forgot I had a warrant out. And then it was 2 white boys. They searched me down. They like, you got a warrant. I was like, damn. And I try to talk. You know, a nigga go through the rigmarole. But they like, and they call this nigga a black ass nigga.
And they be the worst ones, bro.
Officer Jackson, bitch ass nigga. And I know that because I'm gonna go into something else to let you know. Officer Jackson. And when he pull up, the white boys, they frisk me before they put me in their backseat, before they call him. Then when he pull up, they frisk me again and put me in his backseat. Then he go to a store on Ringgold and Deep Priest, a blue store. It's not there no more in the hood. That's where the Sting was set up. They had the paddy wagon. And so I'm on the passenger side in the back seat. And a nigga, he pulled me out the passenger side, walked me around to the driver's side. I'm handcuffed. I'm leaning against the car. And while I'm leaning against the car, he say, Sarge, come over here. And then when the Sarge walk over, he flipped the seat up. It's a powder pack. Cocaine. Nigga, I ain't never sold cocaine. I ain't sold cocaine, and I ain't done cocaine. I sold crack, but I ain't sold no cocaine. And so the Sarge like, oh, okay. A bitch ass nigga. The white boys could have been up on it too because they knew, because, I've been escaping the law for a lot of times. And so the coldest part about this whole motherfucking story is while the nigga frisking me, the nigga lean in and whisper in my ear and the nigga say, yeah, bitch ass Tupac looking ass nigga. What you gonna do now? I missed my daughter's birth because of that whole ass.
Did you tell him that shit? Or you ain't
I didn't know. At the time,
I
didn't know. My baby mama was still pregnant. But then the code, I'm gonna tell you something else, Cole. When I get and I'm taking a trial to court, this is after my baby is born. My lawyer, a black sister, kind of looked like Kamala Harris. She was like, man, I know that this lawman planted dope on you. When she said that, I was like, oh shit. But she was like, shit. And this, my baby was born October 10th. And this was like at the end of October, beginning of November. She was like, I know the lawman planted dope on you. But, you know what I'm saying? If we set it for trial, the trial ain't gonna come up until May of next year, 98. Or you could sign for the time served and we could let you out right now. They just want that conviction because when they look at a nigga like me and you, they like, if we can get a conviction, we know the nigga eventually going back to the streets because he a street nigga. So we gonna pile up all these convictions to where we done with this nigga. But she told me from her own mouth. I was sitting in the juror's box when they brought me in. She told me, nigga, we know the lawman planted dope on you, but we can't get the trial based until May of next year, or we can let you go in a couple of days.
So you ain't taking the trial?
Fuck no, nigga, I'm gonna get out in a couple of days, nigga. Fuck you mean? My baby mama came in the courthouse in some Rocky Mountain jeans, nigga, stuffed up in that cock meat, nigga. She sitting up there, nigga. My baby out there, my Aunt Lynn, my cousin Dina. But when I seen my baby mama walk up in them Rocky Mountain jeans, fuck it, bitch. You made me sign for time, fuck it, bitch.
I'm coming home.
I'm gonna kill you with this dick, fuck. Bitch, I kill you.
Yeah. So okay, it was another story you was siding off to, I think, when you was telling that though, because you was saying something about the laws. The laws might have did something else, I think.
Laws did what?
Just now you was telling the story and you was like, I'm finna come back to that, but you
Oh shit, my nigga. I don't know.
You know what I mean? Fuck it. Yeah. But yeah, I didn't know you had a daughter, man. So yeah, what does your daughter think about? You know what I'm saying? Like, not my daddy Smackwater, and people know him.
She don't give a fuck about that whole ass shit.
No shit.
Yeah, she don't give a fuck about that shit, and that I appreciate that because it brings a nigga back to the point to like, you really ain't shit, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You gon' all, and I appreciate that she look at me in that light. You know what I'm saying? Because she's part of the reason why I changed my life. Because the last time I was in a penitentiary, my grandmother died like 3-4 weeks before I got out. You know what I'm saying? And they sent me to her funeral. I was shackled and trained up, nigga, like Hannibal Lecter. And the first person I seen when I walked into the funeral, my daughter had took one of my little cousins to the restroom, and they was coming out the restroom. And when she seen me, she didn't even see the chains. She didn't see none of that shit, nigga. That shit, that was fucking amazing to me, my nigga. She didn't see the motherfucking, the COs walking in. She didn't see none of that shit, my nigga. She focused directly on the fact that, nigga, and you know, and that let me know, man, you gotta, and plus my grandmother died, and you know, and I'm the only motherfucker in this bitch. I'm in chains. I'm and I went up and spoke in chains, my nigga. And the fucked up part about it is, after the funeral, one of my little kinfolks I had never met, you know, they was probably 4-5 years old, barely speaking English, barely, you know, they young. I didn't know who they was, but they was at the funeral, and they walked up to me and they were like, why you like that? And you know how niggas is. And this a funeral, and the whole family, this after the funeral, we all in the lobby. The whole room got quiet, nigga. And everybody looked at me, is you gonna
but
still
be
this? Yeah, what you gonna be this real nigga? And I told him, I say, man, this what happened to you when you don't do right, nigga, when you fuck up. This is what your fate is. And everybody looked like, yeah, he the same nigga. And we went back to doing what you expect me to be. Y'all been knowing me since what you expect of me.
So you always been like this your whole life?
My whole
just
life,
tell it.
Man, my pops was this shit was transferred to me, my nigga. My pops was a dope fiend nigga, my nigga. Everything, my pops, the night my T lady got pregnant, my pops was on heroin, acid, pills. You know, I know the story. My pops that shit was transferred to me, my nigga. Like, I ain't, like, at this point, when you come into a realization of who you are, what this world is, and like, okay, what decision is you gonna make? But at that point of conception, I ain't have a choice. You know, they decided to fuck around. She decided to fuck with a street nigga that was doing his thing, and that shit was passed on to me, my nigga. I really got an addictive personality, my nigga. I really got an addictive personality. Like, and the fucked up part about it is that PCP actually is better for me than weed, cake ass nigga.
How is that?
Because weed, if I get full of that weed, nigga, I'm a full-fledged street nigga, and I ain't trying to hear that. Now, I ain't gonna say that. But what I will say is, like, both of them put me in different head spaces. Like, weed, if I just totally smoke weed, won't now another nigga on Instagram see me, period. Because I don't give a fuck about Instagram. All I give a fuck about is the streets. About getting me some money, my nigga. If I get full of that dump, you gonna see me on Instagram, but it ain't gonna be because I posted it. It's gonna be because everybody else posted. Man, this nigga OG.
Smack out here tripping.
That's the realest shit I can tell you. That's the realest shit I can tell you.
Smack guy here.
Yeah, because everybody gonna pull their phones out because they know they finna get some shit, nigga. Man, that man ain't no telling what he gonna do. Both of them ain't gonna make me give a fuck about nothing, but it's on two different reasons why they don't get that weed. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about this whole ass shit, nigga. I'm finna give me some money, nigga. Fuck you and everything you going through. And what you think about, nigga. I don't give a fuck about this whole ass shit.
Yeah.
Like real shit. And that's why I stay away from weed, because weed turned me into a ultimate street nigga. It really does, my nigga. It makes me go full-fledged head first into the streets. Like, I don't give a fuck about nothing or nobody. Except probably the only two things I give a fuck about I get full of that weed is my mom and my daughter. Everybody else and anything else, fuck y'all.
Man, you had put up something a few days or maybe a couple weeks ago about I think maybe you were out somewhere and a kid or something might have saw you. You know what I'm saying? It was like, oh, they go smack and told they dad ain't really budge or some shit.
Oh yeah.
That was some of the realest shit. Like, nigga, that shit, that type of shit though is important though.
Yeah, man, that fucked me up, my nigga. Now, it didn't really fuck me up, but it really put some shit in perspective. Because I was just at the motherfucking washateria, laundromat for niggas that don't know what a wash. Because I seen a nigga like washateria, East Coast nigga, laundromat.
Nigga, them hoes is washateria, nigga.
Yeah, down here the washateria, yeah. But and this little nigga, when the little nigga walked in, he lit as soon as he lit up. Cause I was walking out and he was walking in and he lit up and I was like, yeah. And cause the nigga wasn't no more than 7, 8 years old. But I'm used to them little young niggas fucking with me and knowing who I am, because when I was young, I listened to Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, you know, I thought I was getting away with something. So they feel like
it's been, especially now in this, they got way more access. Like we had to go sneak and find that shit and hide and find little times like now.
Your mama had it and you went and found it. But now it's just out there. But then when he hit his pops, he was like, "That goes Smackwater," and his pops looked up and was like, and just nodded, and I nodded. And the little nigga, and like I said on the post, man, I watched that nigga process that shit in real time, and I was like, damn, that little nigga, that gonna be a real nigga. Because he looked at his pops, and he looked at me, and looked back at his pops, and the nigga went on to doing what the fuck he was doing, like it really ain't that serious that it's Smackwater. And I was like, wow, man. And I fell in love with that little nigga. I was like,
you gonna be stiff, boy.
Yeah, you gonna be stiff as fuck, nigga. And I imagine like that's how all the OGs was with me. Like, oh yeah, that nigga Smack stiff than a bitch. Because that nigga was stiff, nigga. That nigga ain't look at me one more time the whole while, man. And I was proud of that shit. Like, nigga, fuck me, cake ass nigga. Yeah, do your shit, nigga. Yeah, man, that shit make me feel good than a bitch to know that the legacy of being just real and authentic and just knowing to stand on yourself as a real motherfucking person and a real man is being carried on, my nigga. Like, you know, because it's at this time here, they try to sell all of us a bunch of bullshit. They want all of us to believe in a facade and some fake ass shit, because they know if these niggas buying this COVID shit, if we could get these niggas to buy into some bullshit, we could sell them anything. I can sell you anything, bitch ass nigga, if you buy into some bullshit that you don't even believe in or know about.
So you think the COVID thing was just a whole hoax and all that?
Nah, I'm not saying it was a hoax. I don't know what the fuck it was is. All I know is that when a motherfucker tell you who they is and what they is, believe them. The motherfucking American government have not gave a nigga not one motherfucking reason to believe that they stomped down and stiff because of your black ass. But when it comes to selling this COVID shit, they ain't trying to sell it to damn motherfucker harder than they trying to sell it to us.
So where you stand with the vaccine and all that?
Nigga, fuck the vaccine. Eat my dick, bitch ass nigga.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm Dr. Sebi, born and raised, nigga. Motherfucking sea mouse. Hit power sea mouse up every motherfucking day, cake ass nigga. I take it every day. And before I even go any further, powercmouse.com, and let you know something else. Everything I got on right now, cake ass nigga, is black owned. Except for the socks. If I would have known a black socks motherfucking black owned socks company, I would have had that on. Shoes, rock deep, cake ass nigga. Clothing line, push, gear. People using strategic hustle, cake ass nigga. Draws, GMG, right up out of H-Time. J Prince, nephew, cake ass nigga. Say, my nigga, this shit here is real with me, my nigga. Like, fuck everything else. Fuck everything else, my nigga. Because a nigga will sit up on your motherfucking podcast with a whole bunch of bitch ass shit promoting that shit that a nigga don't give a fuck about. Well, I ain't gonna say that a nigga don't give a fuck about, but them people don't give a fuck about you, bitch ass nigga. But you'll promote them and help them get money. But then you won't even help your own motherfucking people get money. Who is that nigga? Nigga, it's the nigga that everybody will know if you fuck with him, bitch ass nigga.
Right.
Well, but then the whole point about it is that white folks charge you $1,500 for a pair of shoes, but let a nigga charge you $1,500. Man, goddamn, my nigga, $1,500 for your pair of shoes. Well, what's the difference between that nigga shoes and them white folks shoes? Both of them can be made in the same factory by the same motherfucking people. But you don't see no value in spending that same $1,500 with your motherfucking people. Nigga, you ain't worth $1,500.
Oh, a nigga quick to tell you that.
Yeah. You ain't worth it. Yeah.
And if he don't tell you, he gonna think they shot.
He ain't got to tell you. Yeah. Because the white folks programmed them not to believe that you worth the same value as they is. Real shit.
Yeah.
Fuck these niggas. I hate niggas. Did you hear that song?
Yeah, that's all I'm finna say. That song, yeah. hate. Man, this nigga crazy as hell, man.
I hate niggas, my nigga. I got a love-hate relationship with niggas, man. Cause I'm a nigga. And I love niggas. But I hate niggas, my nigga. I hate niggas.
You know the thing about it, man, we be our own worst enemy, man. That be the thing.
Like a motherfucker, my nigga. We don't give a fuck about ourselves. We only give a fuck about what directly affects us. We don't give a fuck about the totality of our existence and our being. We only give a fuck about what directly affects us. We could see the law man pop a nigga, give a fuck, that law man was wrong. Then tomorrow, it's some other shit. But then let a law man pop a motherfucker that you love and you know. You gonna be out there every day with a whole ass sign. And you gonna be calling on every other nigga to be out there with you. Man, we got a lot of growing up to do, my nigga, cause like the 100-year anniversary of Black Wall Street just passed. And a lot of motherfuckers was talking about how we need to do this and do that and black economics. But like how real is this shit, my nigga? I walk through the Galleria, my nigga, and the line outside of the Gucci store be long than a motherfucker because of the COVID protocol. The line be long than a bitch, and Gucci called you a nigga through they merchandise, my nigga.
And ain't apologized about shit.
Ain't gonna apologize. Vlad TV, when Vlad done what he done about Minister Louis Farrakhan, yeah. And all you bitch ass niggas still running to his platform, but how many of you bitch ass niggas been on Donnie Houston platform? fuck you, bitch ass nigga, from the bottom of my heart. And I look at every motherfucking camera that they got out here. Nigga, fuck you.
And that is. Nah, you know, we were talking off air about, because we were talking about with the advertising and all that. You know what I'm saying? How people get caught up in the thing and thinking like, oh, well, you know, I'm just going to do this and the bare minimum, and the return don't be what you want it to be. And
nah, it ain't going to never be what it be, my nigga. I just told you, my nigga. The 3 largest companies in America is McDonald's, Walmart, and Coca-Cola. And all them people is spending money on advertisement and promotions. But for some reason, you niggas feel like y'all gotta do the bare minimum. Well, shit. Bitch ass nigga, what you expect? My nigga, the 3 largest companies in America promote every day. Spend money on promotions. So what the fuck you feel? Nigga, man, spend some money. Promote your product. Fuck with your people, my nigga. All these different avenues, man, spend some money, man. It's gonna make you some money in the long run, my nigga. This is what we gotta do as a people, man. We got to spend money with each other. We gotta keep that money circulating within, because eventually the money is gonna leave our community. I got on nothing but black motherfucking shit, nigga. I just told you. But shit, I'm pretty sure that they got the cotton to make this shit from a white boy. We need a motherfucking nigga to grow cotton.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man,
I mean, we need, you know, that's the same time too, though, man. We need resources. I mean, black people as a whole, it's just a lot we just been behind on just because the way life been, you know what I'm saying? But now, you know, granted, more niggas could come together, bring their resources together to do some of this shit, to cover this more ground, but shit, that's a whole nother conversation. You know what I mean?
That's a whole other different conversation, because when it comes to us, man, it's too many motherfucking chiefs. Everybody want to be a chief. I can't trust you, you can't trust me. That shit there is bred in our DNA, my nigga. Like, in order for us to actually elevate as a people, we got to be a people. But you bitch ass niggas don't want to be a people. These niggas too busy want to put it in your face, nigga, to show you that I got it and you ain't don't. Got it.
Yeah.
Nigga, you wish you could be the nigga that I was. You know, man, it's a mean condition, and like, I really wish, and I understand the mentality, but I really wish that I had a solution for it. And it really isn't a solution for it, my nigga. Because in order for it to be a solution collectively, damn near every black person got to be on board. And every nigga is not gonna be on board.
Right.
Come on, my nigga. Here you got a nigga who feel like he getting money. May it be in his hood, may it be on some, you know, on some, you know, what the word I'm looking for? May it be on some, not universal, but on some, what is this? It's on some country shit. Like nigga getting money across country, nigga taking his dope to another state.
Yeah.
Or may it be on some political shit. What nigga is actually gonna sacrifice his money for a nigga that ain't getting money?
Yeah, no, it ain't nothing. Yeah.
Like, I'm comfortable. Like, how many of these stars, athletes, is actually gonna sacrifice their comfort for you, my nigga, to see you doing better?
Nobody.
Nobody. Nobody. Nobody. Nobody. Nobody. Nobody. Nobody. Nobody. Nobody. Nobody. Nobody. Nobody. Nobody. Nobody. Nobody. Nobody. Nobody. Nobody. Jay-Z, Beyonce, or shit, or Patrick Mahomes, LeBron James, what nigga is actually gonna go to? Cause it looks good. Like I say this and I do this, but what nigga is actually gonna sacrifice everything that they gained and garnered, the ability to take care of their family and everybody they know for you, bitch ass nigga? Like I do some shit and I say some shit that look good for you, but what nigga is that? Like if Revolution actually jumped off, the first nigga who the first niggas they gonna grab? The niggas that's actually able to fund the revolution. The first nigga they gonna grab is the niggas that's actually able to fund the revolution. And the niggas that they know behind closed doors, niggas like Oprah Winfrey, Tyler Perry, that they know is not gonna fund the revolution, Steve Harvey. Them the niggas they gonna push in front of you to try to get you to calm down. Like, hey man, we really like doing some shit that we don't need to do, because them niggas is trying to protect their assets and what they gained. They don't give a fuck about you, po broke bitch ass nigga. Niggas is not gonna sacrifice what they feel like that they done gained, and they didn't put they life on the line, even though it wasn't that much of a life to put on the line. Niggas don't give a fuck about you and your struggle. They will say some shit to dress it up and make it look good for you. Oh, they for us, Black Power. Man, them niggas ain't for you, bitch ass nigga. They for they pocketbook. They for they immediate circle, for they people. But the general purpose and the general good of all of us, no, my nigga. And I'm not to say that I'm some kind of angel or saint, because if a nigga give me $1 billion and
you know, that'd be the thing.
And
too,
a nigga
like,
be like, Smack, these niggas over here, hey man, you niggas need to get it how you live, bitch ass nigga. Oh, I'm a hoe ass nigga.
That nigga one with that nigga Chappelle, that nigga was holding his money, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That nigga be, nah, nigga, it's mine, nigga.
It's mine.
It's mine. And so, you know, I don't know, man. You know,
I'm just a broke, po ass nigga like y'all, so that's why I'm talking that shit.
Looking at it's always gonna be a difference.
I'm a broke, po ass nigga like y'all, my nigga. I'm gonna tell you the realest shit. The easiest way to kill a movement is for the mainstream to embrace it. So you do know the best interviews you ever gonna get in your lifetime is with me, huh? Cake ass nigga.
I mean, shit, nigga, you got some, hey man, you got some people to top, man. You got some people to top, nigga.
That's what it is, my nigga. I'm gonna produce the best interviews you ever gonna get in life, my nigga. Like real shit, because I'm gonna talk that shit that you ain't gonna get from nowhere else, my nigga.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk that shit. Every time I sit here with you, my nigga, I'm gonna talk that shit. It's dangerous as fuck, but it's gonna be that shit.
Yeah, nah, it is what it is, man. Shit. Fucking, man, let's talk about the album, bro. What would you say? Because it's a double disc album, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you had to say, what are the 3 tracks you would say, man, check out these 3 songs if you don't check out nothing else off the album, and why?
That's a good ass question, my nigga. Probably
because we want people to go check it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But the whole album is a musical journey. Like DJ Nightcap, shout out to DJ Nightcap. He was like, this is like a Nas album, because like you got some badass songs, but niggas appreciated them more, or will appreciate it more if they watch the album in its entirety. But if I say any songs, probably I Hate Niggas, the song Star.
Okay, let's talk about each one before we move on. So we're gonna say I Hate Niggas. That's self-explanatory. We tapped into that a little bit.
Yeah, I Hate Niggas is actually a song that's inspired by Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock, because Chris Rock had a segment. I think it was Bigger and Blacker. I might be wrong, but he had a.
When you talk about black people and niggas?
I hate niggas.
Yeah.
And then Dave Chappelle done Clayton Bixby, where he was the black Ku Klux Klan member, and then
they had the hate.
No, the hate came from the player haters ball.
Yeah.
Came from that's why that came from the player haters ball. So that's why that song is a amalgamation, accumulation of those three things, you know, and like I said, Star is probably the biggest record to date that I've ever recorded. Shout out to Zaymar y'all. Hey y'all. Yeah, that nigga there. He dope. The nigga who sung on it. Just go listen to it and you'll understand it's an international pop record. And the third song, man, there's so many records on this fucking album, my nigga. Like the third song, man, I probably can't even, cause the third song is gonna be like mood music, like whatever mood you in. Whatever mood you in for that moment, that's what the third song gonna be. Because like I said, it's a musical journey. Shout out to my nigga D Bots, Davion Bots World Studios. He produced the whole thing, man. That nigga flexed his entire genius on this project. Yeah. So the third song is really depends on what type of mood you in.
Yeah. With the cause I mean, dog, you doing so much, you know what I'm saying? So like, what did you do? It was what, comedy when you did the concert thing when you opened up, you said?
Nah. What? Oh, you talking about for
or you perform?
Nah. My nigga Kill from T3 Entertainment, he hit me up and was like, Smack, man, I want you to come out for the show and I want you to hit the stage. And I'm not a comedian, my nigga. I just really got out there and just talked some shit. Yeah, I just talked some shit. It wasn't meant to be for. I just really, they was like, man, the nigga need to cut the lights on for whatever reason, and I just went off of that, just telling the nigga, cut the lights on, okay, ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a comedian, my nigga.
That's what I was gonna ask you. I mean, you got the album out, but what you do is still funny, even though it's not comedy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's commentary and all that. Like, what lane are you like trying to go in, or you just like, man, I'm just gonna do everything?
I don't give a fuck about a lane. I don't give a fuck about how a motherfucker try to label me or say I'm this, I'm that. That's your hang up, my nigga. I'm just doing me. But at the base of it, I am a musician. I rap, and that was my first love. But with this Instagram shit, I ain't nothing, my nigga. I'm just a nigga who talk shit and swallow spit. That's all I do, my nigga. Talk shit and swallow spit. If you like it, if you don't like it, I couldn't give a fuck, to tell the God truth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hell yeah. Well, shit, man. You got anything before we get up out here?
Shit, I ain't, Man, just make sure y'all go check out my new album, Songs in Today's Kill Life, my nigga. Everybody's screaming that it's one of the hottest and best albums out, because, like, it's some grown folk shit. It ain't no. I'm too old to open my mouth and just talk some dumb shit, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't knock niggas for however motherfuckers feel about their music, but me personally, I got to give the people something of substance. I ain't gonna give you no motherfucking 2 pieces of bread and lettuce and tell you it's a sandwich, man. Something that's gonna fill you up, something that's gonna heal your spirit. Because I'm really here to take care of the people, my nigga, and to give you something.
Yeah.
But yeah, go check out my album, my nigga. Songs in Today's Kill Life.
It's on all platforms.
Yeah,
iTunes, Tidal, wherever you get your music.
Distributed by Gold Toes GT Distribution. Shout out to my nigga Tito. I'm talking about Tito the Plug, my nigga. Real nigga, my nigga. Real nigga. And shout out to all my people, man, because that's, and I'm finna get ready. I'm finna get ready and record Fuck Your Feelings Part 4. If you ain't heard the first 3 Fuck Your Feelings, where I do my commentary shit, talk shit on albums, they out there, but I'm getting ready to do Part 4.
So what you on Part 4, man? What you talking about on Part 4?
Shit. You just gotta just tune in and see, my nigga, cause if you know about 1, 2, and 3, or if you go check them out, then you'll pretty much know. I just do basically the same shit that I do on Instagram. It's just on album, and it's gonna be some shit that I haven't done before. It's gonna be some exclusive shit just for the album. Yeah.
That's so. What else you got coming up besides that?
Well, shit. I'm about to shoot out to Los Angeles, do the 5150 show with Corey Holcomb. Shout out to my nigga Goose the Great. And I got a bunch of traveling to do. The Fleet DJs want me to fly out and do their music conference. I got some shit in New York, some shit in the DMV area.
Boys moving around.
Yeah. I'm finna get ready to start moving around, my nigga, because I ain't got an answer to nobody. And I could have been moved around because they wasn't tripping. I just didn't want to go through all the red tape of,
getting all that approval and all that bullshit.
Yeah, because that shit, that's some other hoe ass shit. This Texas a redneck ass state, if I tell you, my nigga. Like, they sweat the hoest shit, but then they just passed a law where everybody finna get ready to be able to walk around with a pistol, my nigga.
Right.
Everybody, my nigga.
Which, I mean, that shit ain't gonna do nothing but turn up on the police killing niggas anyway, because
this is some wild west type shit, my nigga. They like Texas is really driven, and they just want to keep that wild west image alive. Like, here you go, a nigga. This cake ass nigga is in a wheelchair. You gonna shoot the shit out of nigga. You gonna do 10 paces and draw with a nigga in a wheelchair, cake ass nigga. Like, you gonna turn your back and turn your wheelchair around and pow, shoot the shit out of a nigga, cake ass.
Yeah.
I'm wrong.
No, go ahead. I'm not fucking with you.
I'm just saying though, our governor is in a wheelchair. You gonna gun a nigga down in a wheelchair?
Yeah, some other shit. He did the shit with the abortion shit. Like,
yeah, man,
all kind of wild ass decisions, man.
But then he appealing to them white folks. That nigga gonna be in power a long time.
You think so? There's a lot of people mad behind some of the shit he doing, man.
Man, that man. The majority of Texas is rural shit. It's all it's only the major cities: Houston, Dallas, maybe San Antonio,
Austin.
Yeah, Austin. But but the majority of Texas is rural shit. Is rednecks, white folks, nigga. They with that, nigga. We got a town in this motherfucker called Cut and Shoot, nigga. That's what they got their name, because motherfuckers cut and shoot, nigga. We got another motherfucking town called Point Blank, nigga. Like, nigga, we'll kill you. Point Blank Range, bitch ass nigga. This is where the names come from. So, no people not fucked up about that, nigga. They want to be able to walk around with they shit and just shoot the shit out of another motherfucker. Yeah. Nigga, we gonna handle. Man, Texas got that cowboy image, and he living up to it, nigga. We shoot the shit out of each other in the middle of the street, bitch ass nigga.
That shit ain't funny, but you ain't lying though. That shit happened, man. That shit have happened, dog. That's
say, my nigga. Like, ain't there another state? Because what you gotta realize is, Texas is the only state in America, my nigga. That's how you get Six Flags over Texas. We the only state allowed to fly other countries' flags at the same height as the American flag. Because we are still a republic. Like, that's why damn near every 4 years they be trying to put in some shit to try to get Texas to leave the Union. Because we are basically our own country. No other state in America is able to fly other motherfucking countries' flags at the same height as the American flag. Except Texas, nigga. Yeah. The Six Flags over Texas. Real shit, my nigga. And they feel like, nigga, we our own motherfucking country, our own everything, nigga. You come down here, nigga, when they say don't mess with Texas, nigga, That shit
They
some
mean
real
that
shit.
shit,
They mean that, nigga. These people not playing, and they showing you on a daily basis. My nigga, they just legalized every motherfucker in the state of Texas carrying a firearm, but they won't legalize gambling, my nigga. They won't legalize marijuana, but they legalize every motherfucker in the state carrying a motherfucking fire.
That shit crazy, right? That shit crazy as hell.
We just to show you, nigga, what the fuck y'all doing, nigga. Fuck that. Like all of America legalizing marijuana. A bunch of different states legalizing gambling. Nigga, fuck y'all. We ain't legalizing that, but we will legalize.
Come get your gun though.
Yeah. We will legalize shooting the shit out your bitch.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, real shit, nigga. This ain't make believe.
Yeah, well, man, Smack, this part 2, man, you know, we're going to have plenty more to come, you know what I'm saying?
A lot more to come,
Yeah,
Smackwater and Donnie Houston, my nigga, this is a staple of real shit, bitch ass nigga.
Already, man. Y'all follow Smack if you ain't following him already. Check out the album, you know what I'm saying? Everything, man, you know what I'm saying? But
straight like that.
already, that's what it is, man. It's Donnie Houston Podcast, Smackwater, we out here.